Agent, welcome to Valorant. Name's Brimstone. I'll be taking you through some training so we can get you out in the field.
Tutorials are made to give the player a rundown and expectation for the game they are about to play. Be that moving, shooting, rules, whatever the game wants to throw in there that's unique to that title. Valorant, for those who didn't know before they clicked this video, is a 5v5 tactical shooter matchup to plant or defuse the spike in a 1 life per round first to 13 series. The unique aspect to this game is the fact that each character has their signature ability that automatically renews every round, 2 additional abilities that you can purchase during the buy phase, and an ultimate ability that requires ult points that are gained by getting a kill, dying, planting the spike, defusing the spike, or by picking up an orb. Additionally, the gunplay is a bit different from most first-person shooter titles out today. And that can throw off a lot of players who are expecting to be able to just instantly hop into Valorant, expecting that their previous knowledge of gun mechanics and first-person shooters will be enough for them to blend right in. But that isn't always the case. Now, this series is not necessarily a tutorial for Valorant. This is a series about self-improvement and sharing of information for you all to benefit from. I'll be exploring the basics as well as the ins and outs of what it takes to become a high-level player in Valorant. I'll be starting off just like you, learning as I go, analyzing my successes, my failures, and hopefully shedding light as to what I and you can do to improve. Starting off with some background of me before we start, my name is Blacksmith, also BlacksmythTV for most of my social media, and Twitch, which you should definitely stop by and say hi on. Yes, I'll be making references to that the entire time. I have no shame, thank you. The first time a video game got me thoroughly addicted was when Halo Combat Evolved came out. My mother didn't care much for the fact that I was shooting aliens in the face, so I would often play it at my father's house instead, where murdering aliens was a little more embraced. This little act of rebellion is probably what sparked my love for not only video games, but shooters in general.
There's one more tons. With bomb. What?
When evaluating games, I put heavy emphasis on analyzing movement, gunplay, and general game knowledge as I go. I've played different shooters ranging from Halo to Call of Duty, Battlefield, to mech shooters like Mech Assault and Hawken. Shout out to my people who remember that beauty. And many, many more. Competitively for shooters, I've been a part of several teams for Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege, Overwatch, Call of Duty, and others. But more importantly for this series, Counter-Strike Global Offensive.
Catch somebody peek on Envy's side, and well, that's what happens when you go around the corner. Happy with one dig. Oh, and another one! Oh, and a third! Happy! He can get another one here too, Dupree!
He's got 3 from behind quad. Can he find the 4th? He gets the 4th. He's on for the ace, and he gets it! What?
And now it's a 2v2 retake for NIP to hold on to this, to not lose the grand finals. Pronact and Crims, they just need 2 kills here and they will win it. For the second time, Pronact with 1 frag. Oh my god! He's freezed and he gets both kills! And the grand final continues! 15
CSGO was the first game I would say I took a competitive approach to. I'd spend most of my time practicing smoke patterns, memorizing professional playbooks, pop flashes, learning the essentials for weapon mechanics, and how to play with a team, whether I was queued with them or not. Though it didn't bring me very far in the professional scene, it gave me a very important lesson that I learned about myself. I love learning, and I love teaching. For this series, I hope to be able to get myself to a point where I'm competent and efficient enough to analyze what is happening, not only with my own gameplay, but with you all as well, to raise the general skill level of the player base. I'm not here to give you gimmicks, I'm not here to show you exploits, I'm here to give you knowledge and maybe show you things you wouldn't think of doing to become a better player as a whole. As the title suggests, my aim is to hit Radiant status in the ranks, This will take time, practice, and a lot of learning to achieve this goal, at least for the average player. Getting into the game, following the tutorial, we are met by the home screen, where we can see our account and any other friends we would have. You know, if we had friends. Taking a look at the Agents tab, we see that there's a quick bio to each character, as well as a description of each of their abilities and what role they generally fit into. You start off with 5 agents: Smokeboy, Solo Push, Team Flash, Wally, and Hanzo. This leaves 6 additional agents you have to unlock at the time of this video, 2 of which you are given by choice after completing 10 tiers of the initial contract you start off with. You can unlock these tiers by completing online matches and can complete it faster by accomplishing different daily tasks in the mission section. If you want to unlock the other characters, you'll simply have to start their contract and get it to tier 5 to unlock the character for play. And for additional content that relates to that character, you'll get them to contract tier 10, where you can receive a unique weapon cosmetic for each agent. Speaking of which, you can take a look at all the weapons and their different cosmetic options in the collections tab, and purchase those cosmetics when they become available in the store tab. Finally, we have the main section of the game, the play section. Here we see unrated, a good game mode for learning to play with others; competitive, a game mode that involves a ranking structure compared to those in your region; Spike Rush if you want to mess around with some friends; custom for you to hold your own matches, twitch.tv/BlacksmythTV, I fucking told you; and the practice range hidden at the bottom left for you to practice not sucking before you get into a match with other people who will tell you that you suck.
Bro, how did you miss that? Oh my God, with your wet, rodent, greasy hands, and you missed that easy shot? Oh my God. You are absolutely the worst FPS player I've ever had the non-pleasure of playing with. I'd rather bleed out of my than play with you ever again. I'd rather sit on a cactus than ever have to sit here and play a game with you ever again. You're so bad. You should just go into exile. Just walk away, Blacksmith. Just walk away and never come back.
Now, I know this is a lot of information to grasp all at once, but overall, just remember we're here to learn and have fun clicking heads. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I can't wait to see where we go from here, and for all who are just starting off with me,
Front lines are waiting.
welcome to Valorant.